resigned ourselves to being poisoned, and that scares the hell out of me. It scares me that we're all just accepting this is something that can't be fought. And I don't believe that. I believe that if we get together as a people, we can change things. We can head in the positive direction that we need to be going in, rather than this cliff we're heading towards. It's just there's nothing to gain. Profit for poison is not a good deal. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Thank you, Mr. Gannon. And now, Ted Powell, running for mayor of the board.
I may protest. I think there's a lot of issues, and trying to condense them into a 1 minute or 2 minute soundbite is, to me, unacceptable, personally. I'm running because of the issues. I'm not running because I might look good. I'm running because there's real issues, and if we don't deal with this, we're in danger of losing our democracy. And as I mentioned in my last brief statement, in Texas, everything's decentralized, and the municipalities are forced to pick up on a lot of issues. They're regional problems. The port is a regional problem. Flooding is a regional problem. We need to have regional answers, and we're not getting them because our cities are corrupted by the money. Okay, and that's what we need to really get after. And I'm coming into government to be a public servant, to return government to a community focus and away from the special interests. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Powell. Now we have Richard Warren running for Council District 2 in LaPorte.
First of all, you said the qualification. I decided to run for city council because the people's in the position now is laid back. They only worried about this money. I feel like we need a change. I feel like a change needs to start now. I feel like we need some more meat, fresh meat. I know the guy here been on it for 14 years, somebody been on the position too long. It makes things they wait. We need a change. People need a change because we need different ideas and different ways. So I run because I want to bring in different ways, different ideas, and different viewpoints. Like I said, I work for a chemical plant. I know about the chemicals. I deal with them all day long. They're not good. They're only good if you keep them within the pipe. And trucks and stuff ain't no good. So I'm there because I want to change. And we all need to change. If I don't make it some, who else will? Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now, Casey Aiken, who is running for El Lago Council Position 1.
Good job.
Thank you again for the introduction. Qualifications, basically. I'm the youngest guy running, obviously. So, I'm in the military as a reservist. When I deploy as part of a PRT, a Provincial Reconstruction Team. And what we do is we help rebuild countries that are destroyed by war. And we address it in every manner that you see in local government. We address the issues politically, economically, from a military perspective, from a security perspective, from a social infrastructure perspective. We endorse churches, schools, roads, infrastructure, information. For the first time in a very long time, there's actually a decent formula that's working that's been made by the government. And that's what I believe is my qualifying to run for City Council Position 1. Thank you all. Vote for Casey Aiken.
Thank you. We now have Jennifer Rice, who is running for Council Position 1 in Nassau Bay.
Yeah, I am running for Position 1 in Nassau Bay. As I said before, I have 9 years experience in governmental accounting, which I think really qualifies me for some of the things that Nassau Bay is facing. Every year, we have some are capital improvement projects, and some, when I'm looking at the budget, just aren't necessarily. I mean, I don't think with a tax rate that is in a lot of flux right now, I don't think the city council is, they have a plan, they stick to it, they're going to stick to it no matter what, and they don't have as much flexibility. They also don't have, one of my main issues is transparency in government. Nassau Bay has a public government and information station, yet we don't have the city council on TV because they don't want to be there. Well, you know, that's your public service. That's what you're there for. And the people of Nassau Bay should be able to see their government in action and know what's going on. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now, John Hagen, who is running for Nassau Bay Council Position 1.
As I said earlier, I've been on the council for 14 years. If I get reelected, that'll be 16 years, and I'll be term limited out. When I first got on city council, my pet project was the Nassau Road 1 project. I'm an architect by professional trade, and I think that most of y'all who have driven down Nassau Road 1, which is now Nassau Parkway, is a parkway because of the work that I did and led in getting TxDOT to convert it from being a freeway in front of Nassau Bay to being a parkway in front of Nassau Bay. That's just one of many projects we're working on in the city right now. The city is in a redevelopment mode right now, and we're trying to be very aggressive about trying to place ourselves in the right position with the bypass, because where else in the Clear Lake area can you get off the freeway in the heart of Clear Lake, but now into Nassau Bay? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we have Carlos Villagomez running for City Council, Webster, Texas.
Most cities in the state of Texas depend on ad valorem tax. The city of Webster is a very unique city. We depend on sales tax. And now we have a lot of competition for years and years and years. We were the only one. We had the only Home Depot. We had the only Walmart. But now those two, in fact, are gone. And we've lost a lot of good accounts. I believe in tax abatements and partnering with developers, because they, you know, of course, in tax abatements, I would only agree to that if it was a company of at least $100 million a year, like the big guys we have in Webster now, Academy and Fry's and those kind of. Then I think that the cities should work with those people and partner with developers, and that's what we've done, and we've done very well.
Thank you very much. And now we have Mel Ellis running for City Council, Webster. No, I just messed up on that. Okay, you're right. Hubert Cook running for City Council in Webster.
That was nice. The reason that I'm running, I've lived in Webster since 1975, been here for quite a bit and everything else like that, so has Carlos, has been here for a long time too. I spent 2 years in the Army, then I went 15 years in the Coast Guard, then I worked for Norfolk Forward Aircraft Services, which is a contractor to NASA at Ellington there, and what we've done is made everything possible for the astronauts to have an airplane to go train in and like that. The city of Webster in the last few years has lost all of its management. So what I want to do is get people that their city manager is supposed to be a manager. The city chief of police is supposed to be a manager. We got a big staff in Webster there, and I just want them to do their job.